Hello. How's it going? Fix that. There we go. Shadow with the follow, thank you. How you doing? Hey, Squid. Looks like we're good to go. Yep. I would have streamed earlier, but I was waiting for something that never happened. So instead it's gonna happen later, which means I have to have a shorter stream. Ah! Hashtag wasting time.
Time to save the human race.
Hey, Libel. How are you?
Take this. Stick with me.
Just alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, I'm not looking for like a pocket or anything, or anything like that, but I've been having this feeling lately that I've been wanting, like there's just some days, again, nothing to do with matchups at all. There are just some days where I feel like I want a mid-range character. And, or someone who just has more range than X, quite frankly. I guess I just do that. See, I thought so too, but it doesn't actually hit. So it looks like maybe just 6 BB. Anywho, there's some days where I just want a more mid-range style character, This is because there'll be some times where I'm just not feeling very confident in I don't know, I guess playing up close with X. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I had my Sunday, Monday off, and then DC'd from Steam. And then Saturday, I don't think I streamed because I was actually busy. And then yeah, I think I took it. Yeah, I took a few days off of Caliber last week, just to try to prevent burnout. That's all. But yeah, so anywho, Aswell is, of all like the characters with range, he's the one that I come back to the most, just even in a fun, casual sense. His frame data is really good. I like his basic game plan. And what's more is is just the way that you kind of have to play Xianghua these days, where it's all about the mid-throw mix. I'm not as good at the mid-throw mix as other Xianghua players, and so it's been making me sort of second guess myself, because like I literally just, I'm kind of trash at the mid-throw mix. It's why I don't do it, other than Oki. But a lot of times people use it as like a literal game plan, which you, in my opinion, you actually should. Like, that's how you should play X. How can you mid-throw mix? Well, throws catch step, first off, but we have multiple safe launchers. And particularly 2-2B is the one that people mix up the most. It's like, it's easily one of the best ways to play Xianghua right now, is mid-throw mix. That's reasonable. Come on, Steam. Hey, there we go. Deathmatch? No, not really. Any match I play, it's just like, there are just some days where it just doesn't work for me. Because the thing is, with Zev, myself, and Incendiate playing Xianghua so much and doing so well on every coast of Caliber, people are finally understanding what to do against her and how to beat her. Finally. Took them 2 years. And so now, if you don't play that sort of mid-throw mix, people just have realized, oh, I can just disrespect Xianghua constantly. Yeah. So, when I'm being disrespected or the lows just aren't landing properly, it's It's rough. It's rough. Because I prefer to use lows as opposed to throws, just in general. Maxi? Yeah, right. That's never gonna happen. So, it's more like it's not even a matter of I'm unable to adapt. It's more just the fact that I just don't like to play how you should play her, and I'm not frankly very good at it. And so when the way I like to play X doesn't work, it can be rough. No, I will not play games. Welcome to PC. How you doing? Like, obviously I can still beat anybody with Xianghua, but it's just there are some days, some days where I have events where it's just like, I'd rather play my better strengths, and I'm actually better at like neutral and spacing.
Challenge your limits.
But those aren't really things that X exemplifies. That's why, if you guys have noticed, I play like I'll constantly do backstep setups, right? Like a low into backstep or 2K backstep, or you know, just movement related setups. That's what I do. It's just that X doesn't really, she's not the best choice to do things like that. That's all. Wrecked. Hey, Decree. How's it going? Five bar. Right. Super lag. But yeah. Also, he's like, frankly, right now, Aswell's just a great pick because people literally don't know what to do about this character. It's kind of ridiculous. So.
My performance was a tragedy. Battle 2. Fight.
So this is different. Like, it's not a pocket. It's not a, you know, it's not a backup or anything like that. It's just when I'm not feeling comfortable with how I need to play X on that given day. That's all. This is more like a personal backup, not a matchup backup, if that makes sense. So I'll play X into anyone. I don't care. My gosh.
Victory will not come easily.
Oh, I see.
It must be seized. Battle 3. Fight.
A metagame backup? Yeah, exactly. Aswell. He's the problem with Aswell is it entirely depends on what stance he's in. It kind of changes what you have to do.
That's it?
Bro, just get him to Q. Don't be sitting here, you know. asking me for games. He can queue like the rest of us.
Just be sure.
What? That was awful. It took forever to get through.
Abandon the sense of reason for despair or hope.
Hey, Abyss. Yeah, it makes him a complete character. Even if you don't use the, well, you arguably shouldn't really use the weapon arts.
Feel the power. Feel the power. Feel the power. Interesting specimen. Feel the power of reason. This is a savior's power.
Aww. Come on. Why doesn't that combo?
This is a savior's power.
Trash.
Come to me. So roundabout. Come. Show yourself, Soul Edge. Show yourself, Soul Edge. This is a savior's power. Now is the time for progress. Madness. Any thoughts?
Yeah, honestly. Ultimate flex
Feel the power.
is spin into bubble into double C, or the big C.
The power of truth. This is a savior's power.
That's the combo. In my opinion.
Now is the time for progress. Madness. Any thoughts?
No.
There.
Oops.
There. Take this.
I mean, some characters have modified CEs. Like Grows does more damage. But yeah, I think it's just those two. Top of my head.
Drama.
8B plus K.
Feel the power of reason.
Nice. I like it. What is this move even used for? Like, I've never seen someone really use it outside of like certain combos. It's so strange to me. It's such an odd move. At first I thought it was gonna be a DP or something. But no, then they gave him this, which isn't really a DP, but it kinda works.
Challenge your limits.
Why is it loading in funny? Like, what? Why is it just freezing right there? Oh, okay, that's twice with this guy. Dude, seriously? Probably alt-tabbed or some shit.
Let your desire for victory take you beyond your limits. You shall be sacrificed for the human race.
Fine, I'll play with you.
Battle 1. Fight! For the human race!
Just to be sure.
Oof. Bang. 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 What? Wow. I can't believe it gave me this guy again after that long. Okay, I definitely thought I had axe. Whoops. Oh man.
Is that all? Come to me.
Battle 3.
I just love when I can't even watch a whole CE without the game just running at 20 frames. Wouldn't that be a world? Sniped? Maybe. Oh, come on. But I was right. How are people okay playing with the frames like this? You know? Like, clearly it's hardware related. Like, you don't think that just maybe it's your graphics? Like, you know, maybe you should tweak those? Does that not occur to these kinds of people? Have they never played a video game on their PC before? I don't understand.
Blessings for those who have... What an interesting reaction. Thanks to you, my research has made it fast.
Yeah, that's right. Whatever Aswell's weapon is, they are 8 frames faster, or think of it as the weapons he doesn't have equipped are 8 frames slower. And then obviously he gets the particular weapon art associated with that weapon. After the weapon arts happen, he becomes unequipped. So while Axlo is good, it is incredibly risky because if it is blocked or like evaded of any way or in any way, he has no axe, no weapon at all, launch punishable into full combo, and basically you have to hope that you have meter. That way when you get into that Oki situation you can soul charge. Otherwise you're gonna have a real spooky time. Yeah. And when he's weaponless, his fastest move aside from this is 12 frames, but it's like awful. His fastest move is 18 frames, which is of course his 5A. He does have the get off me button, but this only hits you if you're not blocking. If you're blocking, then it's launch punishable. So again, super risky, but a good option. Oddly enough, this is probably my favorite way to get a weapon. It's pretty fast, in my opinion. So. Well, the full attack's a high, so. And that's the only option he has. And then what's the other? Oh yeah. So if you use this that 4 times, on the 4th time you get the Almighty, which is really good. That's why some Azwals will try to use it sooner than later.
Challenge your limits.
Yeah. Bunch of gunk on my hitbox.
Let your desire
Lethal
for
hit?
victory take you beyond your limits.
I think so.
You shall be sacrificed
A bit
to the
unrealistic,
human
but I
race.
think so. Yeah. Jesus. What is this?
Battle 1. Fight.
I was wondering why I keep getting like G ranks, but then I realized my Aswell's D2, so it just be like that. Because I played Aswell in ranked, so I don't know, they didn't update him.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight.
I did it. Fuck off.
Blessings
Come
to
on.
those who have repeatedly escaped the clutches of death.
Didn't even look at the screen. You'd think you'd figure it out, you know? Even if you didn't know anything about Aswell, you'd think. My god. I didn't even look at the screen. I just totally I just committed to it. Oh, I sure hope not, but maybe. Hey, look, if he's entering rank with a cast like that, that's his own problem. Can you stand the test? How fast is Ezreal's? I forget. When he has sword, or I guess it doesn't matter. I always forget. Probably. Okay, 14. That's what I... Okay. Yeah. Bro, it's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. Yeah, that... yeah. Wow, I've never done... Okay, so I don't think I've ever done this in a game or in Caliber once. I don't think I've ever beaten someone with one move and gotten a perfect with it. And only spamming that move. I didn't even move, I didn't even block, I've never done that before. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. It's not even like I was hitting it with some kind of setup, you know? It was just a low. Oh. And the fact that I was spamming it, like, even if I didn't commit to the mid, why didn't you at least try, you know, to crouch block or jump it or something? Something. Whatever. Where is everybody? A true G rank. Yeah, it's true. That's true. But you had to get to G, right? This is what always makes me scratch my head. You had to get to G rank from Sprout, meaning there had to be some semblance of a win. So... I gotta clean my hitbox one day. I do it all the time, but I haven't done it recently. Haven't bothered. Well, that's my point, right? Like, you would have had to get through Sprout, G, F, E, and then get to D. And if I beat a D rank with this, we've got problems. And you know what's more, is if I just keep using it, it actually knocks you out of range. So to make matters worse, he just didn't even, like, back up or...
Challenge your limits.
Oh, Renoa. Thank you. Didn't know you were streaming. BTD playing Talum? Why?
You impress me. Battle 1. Fight.
What? No wall splat, bruh? Oh, okay. I definitely blocked that, but that's alright. This matchup sucks for Mr. Aswell. Pretty bad. The best he can hope for is to try to, like, shield the stances. Basically. Ow. Hey.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh shit. Get off the ground. Thanks, Aswell. I really wasn't in sword that whole time. Come on. That's brutal.
Battle 3. Fight. Sweet dreams.
Fair enough. What do you stream that gets you viewers? My god. I'm not in a weapon! Oh, get wrecked. Oh yeah, DOA. Right. Right. I knew that. Nice. Ow. Ow. What? Oh no.
How did my dad?
236. Oh yeah.
Fight.
Duck the high. People keep saying that, but I already tweeted that I was just taking a few days off to not burn out. Nice. What a block. No. Apparently. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just waiting for some kind of news. It doesn't even have to be like a Soul Calibur 3 trailer or even confirmation, but just that the game is still being worked on, because I just don't want to waste my time. Like, if I need to find another game, then I want to know. That's all. And given that I only play Calibur every single day, it's very, very possible to burn out. That's why I've always said having side games is a good idea. I just didn't have any. That was my problem. Bruh. I don't get this. I've never understood this matchup. Like, I don't understand what I'm supposed to actually do. Oh my gosh, I thought I was in shield. Just 2A twice, forehead. Just 2A twice. No. Okay, just do it. Holy.
Claim victory.
Swords doesn't feel good because I don't really have... Oh, okay. Because I don't really have, a good bid. Whew. Hey, Destro, thanks. How's it going? That's the other thing with Aswell, just sort of as a feeling character. I would never pick him into a matchup like Talon, right? So let's get that out of the way. Even if I was feeling like, oh, I don't want to deal with playing X right now, Talon is not not someone I would even consider. Wea booty. I think in general that's why I don't play more as well, is I always feel like I just die to heavy rushdown because he kind of lacks the tool. Nice.
Battle one. Fight.
I finally have a job interview after like almost 4 months of being laid off. For a really sick job too. Ah! I was definitely broke that, but
Battle two. Fight.
we don't block those. Oh jeez.
A worthy performance. Battle
Hey Kiwi. Aww. Yeah, the job is being a TO for a Canadian esports company. Huh. Hey Nam. And it's like a full-on job, like hourly wage and everything. Not just like a one-time commission-based thing. No. Like we're talking at least 3 days a week, probably 4 or 5 for prep and organization. The title is Event Organizer, but they're an esports brand, so with deep pockets too. Let's just say that. So COVID isn't really impacting them all that much. What? What was that? Okay. Okay. Ow. No, but I have an interview for it on Friday. And I think I'll probably get it, to be honest. I'm like super qualified, and I've been participating in esports since I was 17 years old, so.
excellently done. Claim victory.
So.
On your performance.
I would literally be a paid TO as a part-time, full-time gig. Like, and I live, so the company, they're based out of Vancouver, BC, and I live close enough that even when COVID's over, oh, that's the other thing, it's entirely online right now, which is also fucking awesome. But even when COVID's over and they're doing stuff in person, I would only have to be in shop on Saturdays and Sundays. And so even though it's about a 2-hour public transit commute, if I'm only doing that twice a week, then that's definitely fine. Like that's fine. Now 5 days a week, yeah, that would be a little ridiculous, but oh. And because the way tournaments work, you're usually there from you know, a few hours before it starts to a few hours after cleaning up, right? So it's, you're putting in like a 2-hour commute both ways if I public transit, but if I like get Uber, which is more expensive, but it'll shave off like over half the time. But I'm putting in 10-12 hour days, so it makes it worth it, right? Yeah, exactly. Also, it's SkyTrain, which is like a bullet train essentially. So it's pretty quick, all things considered. Viewer sets? I do. You'll notice on the channel redeem, there's a redemption for first to 5s or first to 10s. But if someone in the chat wanted to redeem it for someone else, they totally can. Oh, I thought that would hit. Win around with Gui. Not playing Xianghua. Oh. Oh.
To reach my goal, fight. Over
Haha. Wow. He actually committed to finishing it. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you should have soul attacked me there, friend. Alright, I'll make a room, Trev. And I'll just title it Trev. Assuming we have a good connection. And even if we don't, I guess we'll play. Yeah. If not, then I can refund the points back. Fair enough.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
You're not Traycon, are you? You know, you're somebody else. Yeah, Traycon's online and on my friends list. Alright, well let's try to get the Gui redemption first, shall we?
Soul of
I'm ready.
I've got this.
Oh no! You picked Maxi. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh. We're doomed.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh god, oh man, I was about to literally do Aswell inputs. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we're playing X. That's good. Okay, wow, like, I don't know why, this just feels so strange compared to Aswell. Whoa, okay. Let's adjust.
Battle 2. Fight.
Different movement speed, that's the main thing. Oh sir. As hands? Yeah, exactly. Aha! Boom! First game, done. Easy.
Battle 3. Fight.
Okay, now that I have that out of the way, let's focus on the set. Oh, nice. What is that? It's such a tiny pug. It's so small. Oh, I blocked that. Wow, that didn't realign at all. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, I thought we were by the half wall piece, so I didn't actually think that was gonna wall splat. Oh my gosh, please. Okay. Nice. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it does.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Maxie, cat got your tongue.
He's not very keen on the verticals out of Maxi stances, but he is keen on things like PSL, so we'll just abuse the fact he likes to auto GI. Oh, wrong button. I'm supposed to 6A, not 4B there. Yep. Come on. Okay. Nice. No punish. Ow. Oh. Oopsie. Trades with I-12s. Flash setup. Yep. Nice. That beats CE. You know, the common misconception with Maxi is you have to stop his stancing, but you really don't. Like, you really don't. His guard damage isn't really good enough to justify it, so, like, yeah. You don't need to challenge him really. Not really. You can just wait for the openings. That's usually what I do. I don't even really auto GI that much anymore in this matchup, to be honest. Oopsie. Alright. I 4-4 too late, that's too bad. It does if it's large characters, actually. Oh, nice. Watch over me. Excellent. Progress. Also, as a small optimization, the reason why I didn't CE right away on the whiff is because he could have just done neutral guard and parried my CE. So, small delay, see what he does. She says that weapon is so unfair, actually. But who's counting? No, I hit 4A, come on. Watch over me, broski. Hiya. Feels bad.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
This is your fault, Namscram. This is your fault. You signed him up for this. Pretty solid though. Doesn't take many risks with Maxi Boy. I respect it. Oh, I was so confident he was gonna go for the low there. Yep, nice.
Battle 2. Fight.
Okay. Come on. Oops. Wow, it didn't parry that. Oh no! No, it was so delayed I couldn't re-GI it. Because my move was super slow. That sucks. I hate to see it. Nice. Damn, he went for it. He went for it.
There's no way I'm losing to you just yet.
Alright. Changing the tempo, I see you.
Battle 1.
Yeah, he can do his horizontal auto GI into his vertical auto GI. Oh man, I can't believe that dropped. It's really tragic, actually. And that's the only move that beats 4BA there. Ugh. I want this side. Thanks. Oh jeez.
Battle 2. Fight.
It doesn't really matter if, oh wow. Wow, I hate this game, bro. Where's my wall splats? Oh, come on. Also, the amount of neutral guard he's willing to throw out is just shocking. You just use like Wall Rising K or 6A or something. You don't have to, it doesn't change anything. Like, it really doesn't change anything. At least for Xianghua. Or you still have a 12 frame 4B, so use that. Four B, 6A, Wall Rising K, 2A, 2K, they're all great options from Crouch. You just basically don't have access to your neutral inputs, that's all. So for some characters that's a much bigger deal. Or in the case of X herself, when she forces Crouch, she causes like different setups and stuff. Taki, yeah, Taki Crouch can be a little weird, but it's predictable.
Do you give up?
Most Takis will do while raising K there. Shit.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought.
Because I changed my tempo.
Maxie, cat got your tongue.
I haven't had to really make any changes to my game plan other than the game that he won. So I made those changes and now it's his turn to change. What? Oh my gosh. I guess I canceled it way too late. So, to reiterate that sentence, I adapted, now he has to adapt. We played this game. That's why.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh my god, the hitbox. Ah! Aww. Oh wow. Yeah, tempo just literally is exactly that. It just refers to the rate at which you're doing things. Your timing is another phrase. You can say like, oh, I changed my timing, but it's not just my timing, it's also like how I'm attacking and... Oh shoot. Man, I hate that specific corner, because like sometimes you get a wall splat and other times you don't. And... Ugh. Do it again. 2-2A. Here it comes. Don't do it. Damn. I really wanted him to 2-2A. Catch later, Liable. Uh-oh.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
What's wrong, Maxie? Cat got your tongue.
GG, sir. Good set. Difficult? Well, yeah. She's Maxie's worst matchup, brother. And I was missing some optimizations that I normally do, but X in my hands too is like...
Welcome to
Yeah.
the stage of history retold.
As literally Maxie did, yeah.
As well.
I haven't lost a competitive set or even just a casual set to a Maxie since like... Oh god, before season 2. All of them. Rich Sticks, Hit Opium, MF Coffee, Marginal, Vesper. And others. It's just, I didn't need to really do a lot of the anti-maxi stuff with Xianghua. Not really. But if you forced me to, it would have been spooky. Spooky. Oh, I'm not cute. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Alrighty, catch you later. It's alright. It's gonna be a shorter stream today because the thing that I was waiting for this whole time before I started streaming was postponed until 5:30 my time. So I could have been streaming hours earlier, but it's whatever. So I have another hour and a bit to go. So just a short one today. Tomorrow should be proper schedule. So just today was a bit weird.
Let your Battle 1.
Things came up that I did not know about. So you didn't miss much. What? Come on. That beats that. That's interesting. Okay. What I was waiting for, actually, since you're here, is I finally got in touch with the Metafy website people about getting, like, actual coaching set up. Oh wow, I got the back throw. That's gross. So I'm having conversations with them later today about getting that set up and stuff. It's crazy, dude. Like, that website is like the premier place to find esports coaching. And there's some fucker on there who charges $1,000 an hour for Hearthstone coaching, and he has dozens of people. I'm like, what? Hearthstone coaching? Like, you know how hard it would be to, like, see any real progress from a Hearthstone coach? Right? Like, I could show someone progress within hours. Shit, within an hour. But a Hearthstone coach? Like, it's a card game, first off, so you have RNG to contend with. But also, like, you just have to be strategic. Like, you have to... Like, but then you'd have to practice these different trains of thought that they would describe to you, and... That was such a sick auto GI. No. You know what? I should have waited until she committed to the string. I know, right? Like, to be fair, the guy who's doing it, he is like one of the best Hearthstone players. But the thing is, like, what? Are you serious? Like, what kind of knowledge does this guy have to make it worth $1,000, right? Like, that's more what I'm on about. I mean, and here I thought people charging $24 an hour was a lot. I mean, it is. Fucking 1,000, and he gets dozens. Like, are you serious? True. Lux strats? Well, like, I get it. Like, there is coaching to be had for Hearthstone, for sure. I'm just more on about the number. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Oh, let's go. Oh my god, we don't block those.
To reach my goal, fight.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Battle 4. Fight.
Used in what way? Oh my. Splat. Oh hell yeah, get baited. It's a surprise. So that'll be a way that I can just monetize with people who want coaching. So instead of like fussing around with my PayPal and Discord and all that, it's just one easy way to do it. Plus they also market you. And they're actually getting pretty big now. Like they're a relatively new coaching company, but they're huge. Like, you know how you see that sometimes those League of Legends advertisements where it's like, get league coaching from pros, and like they'll tell you some dumbass website that actually, you know, nobody uses. Metafly ain't that way. It's very popular. Give me 2 bars. Thank you. Hey, Joe. As well? Yeah, I'm considering picking him up. Oh no. Ah! We blocked those. Not considering. I've played him since season 1, but I'm considering getting good with him and comfortable enough to actually pick him in tournament. So I'm trying to just commit to playing him instead of just having fun with him. Sophie, good character. She's hot. Yeah, true. Backs. Oop. Oh. I don't know any of the new Season 2 Aswell stuff. I only know his Season 1 stuff. Oh! Patient. Oh! Oh my god. She could have just wind cannoned my ass. Also, too, I don't think Aswell's like super strong, but everyone seems to think that he is. So. Haha, sounds good. I just picked up XCOM. Shit's $6 on Steam. I've never played it. but I've always wanted to.
I'll do my best.
I really like it, but I like the turn-based tacticals, and there's not too many of those around. One of my favorite games ever on the internet, and one of the ones I competed in, was called Atlas Reactor. It was a 4v4 asynchronous turn-based game, and there's nothing like it. Whereas XCOM actually kind of like scratches that itch, and the AI is actually fairly good. Like, I'm still on the early stages, but even already, like, I'm already getting kind of cucked, and it does tackle the same itch.
Curtains have fallen on your performance.
The one thing, what's the one thing he has, in your opinion? Anyway, I really like it, and it was dirt cheap. Like, it's less than $10, $20 and a bit if I bought all DLC. So I just bought all of it because I played it for like 4 hours, and I was like, yeah, this is really good, and it has great replayability, which is something that I seriously yearn for in single-player games. The AI is good, the strategy is there. There's multiplayer, so like, you know. But $6 on Steam, you can't go wrong. Like, there's a lot of stuff in XCOM. Like, you have to manage your base. You have to, like, it's a blend. The combat is turn-based tactical combat, but then outside of combat, it's like managing resources and like getting your network established and like creating a bunch of alliances. And I didn't really know much about it other than I knew what it was and that I wanted to try it, but it never goes on sale, or at least not a big enough sale for me. So I was pleased. The thing that Aswell has is like specific moves in specific stances in specific matchups. That's kind of how I like to think about it. Most people refer to his axe low being really strong, or his axe mix, and while that's true, the low is such a huge commitment. Oh, Arca. It's such a huge commitment. Like, if that shit's blocked, launch punish, and you lose axe, oof. I more want to play Azul because really, really big buttons in the neutral that are entirely safe, and just a relatively straightforward kit that I can sort of just, you know, so what I mentioned before to the chat is I want to pick him for when I'm just not feeling it with X. Like, there are some days where I'm just not confident in my mix game, or I'm not really confident in like my performance with X, and so Aswell's just a pick that I can just sort of fall back on and not really think too hard about my move choice. So, like, the way you have to play X now, like, by far, and it's becoming really apparent, is you can only mid-throw with her now. And that's partially because, well, primarily because, Zeph, myself, and Incendiate doing so well from coast to coast with her is making players finally learn how to deal with her. And the only effective strategy is becoming mid-low, or mid-throw, excuse me. And I don't really like mid-throw. Not really. I would still much rather use her lows. Her lows are a super low reward for super high risk. So, that's kind of why I'm looking at Aswell, boy. X-range 0 mix, yeah, exactly. 100%. You used to be able to actually play some neutral with her, but now you don't want to do that. Oh, jeez. I thought I stepped enough, but I guess not. Oh, no! I thought I had shield. That is a tragedy and a half right there, my friend. Oh, you can't step there, apparently. Oh, he committed to it, even though I blocked. God damn it. Okay.
Final battle. Fight.
Six KK into 1A. Or KK into yeah. Oh my, I thought he was dead. I thought he was dead. Hey Xander.
Goddess of
Wow, that's embarrassing. I genuinely thought he was dead. Wow.
battle 1.
Whatever. It's RK. He's a homie. We play a lot. Clearly he knows what I... My god. Why is 6B like so awkward? You can't mash out the string. You have to like wait. It's super weird. Anyway, how I would approach him? I'm more about... when I play Aswell, I'm more about the neutral. Big buttons. A lot of like shield. I'm not really a big fan of the axe mix, to be completely honest with you. Not really. A lot of 6B spam like that at that range, it's just brutal.
Battle 2. Fight.
I'm more about like counterplay with Aswell, if that makes sense. Like I would be more in the ballpark of picking Aswell's stance that counter the character you're fighting, and just that kind of stuff I find way more fun. And it's very reminiscent of Xianghua, right? I like playing counter-based stuff. It's just that Xianghua, they've hurt her counter game so hard now that it's just not worth the risk to ever use her auto GIs. Like, not really. Oh, jeez. Nice.
Battle 3. Fight.
I like Spear a lot more than Axe in general. Nice block. No punish though. Oh no! Alright. Nice. It's weird, like the 6B is super strange. I've seen many Aswell like mains who lose games because they drop the combo. Brutal. I don't know. Like Aswell's probably not even the best choice, but he's the character for me. He's just been the character I've come back to the most across the life of Caliber that isn't Xianghua. Like technically Ivy probably, or Cervantes probably scratched the itch I'm looking for more, but I like Aswell, frankly. I like his moves. I think he's a cool character. But yeah, more counter stuff. Not really axe spamming. What the super tech crouch. Interesting. Oh jeez. I mean, I know you can't spam her auto jazz, but they've just changed her identity to being all about mix. And I've never been a mix person. Like, that's not, I'm more like conditioning, sure, but not really mix. And I like her lows a lot, but they've made them weaker. And again, now that people are finally learning how to deal with Xianghua, because of how popular she is in tournament, it's becoming really hard for me to play her how I want to. My gosh. Oh wow. What? Come on. Why is the B option so free? Yes. So the kind of character I like to play is sort of slowly coming out of Soul Calibur. There aren't really any counter characters in this game. So I guess I just have to deal with it and play X for what she is. But I want to have the option to do something not that. So. And I will continue to use my lows into backstep strat with X, because honestly I'm just not very good at mid-throw. I've tried and tried and tried. It's just not something I'm good at. I don't know. My mid-throw mix is lacking. Okay, he's just gonna keep using B. Oh. Wow, why did that? Okay, interesting. Just as much payoff? Not really. Not if you play her how you're supposed to play her. She's pretty strong, but the problem is she's incredibly, like, if we're being optimal, like, big disclaimer here, if we're playing her how, in my opinion, you should play her if you wanted to win a tournament, you have to play her so one-dimensionally that she just becomes Cassandra, basically. Cass does the same thing. Mid-throw, good frame data, annoying lows. That's what Xianghua does. My god, he didn't commit to it. Oh, we hit him! We hit him! Yeah, she is. You can play her very basically, but if you can't, like, if you can't do a different game plan, you're gonna be pretty screwed, to be honest. No. We got him. Yeah. Yeah. Guess you caught him stepping or something. Aw. Ah! 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 Oh my gosh. Not like this.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen you fought so bravely.
In the fires of hell, we shall.
It's unfortunate that the first hit of the 6AA got me because you can GI the second one, but only if you block the first one.
You with battle one.
Tragic. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird because, like, having played a ton of other fighting games recently, just to explore them, I was reminded of the different things I like about a character in general, and sort of the bias towards X was gone because she wasn't in that game, or those games, right? Shit. Okay. And yeah, I just realized very quickly that, yeah, she's kind of just becoming a mix monster. And that's not what I'm about. Never has been. Oops. No. What? What was that? Why was I back turned? Oof. Oof. You just swung. Tragic. So I was leaning more towards Ivy or Aswell as sort of an off pick. Not a pocket, not picked for specific matchups, just to play.
Interesting.
GI. What? Oh. Pew.
Battle 2. Fight.
What? Homie, that's a horizontal. Okay. Alright. Is this some Yoshi jump K action? Where it's steppable one way? My god. I was in Axe. I thought I was in Shield. That is tragic. Ah, and this is what holds me back from this character. Is like if you're not in swords, you just are at the whim of everything your opponent wants to do. That's why I can never subscribe to the idea that Aswell is strong, because, like, no, you can exploit weaknesses of this character. It's just people don't. Oh my god, and I gave him the back throw? Come on. Come on. Jesus. I was thinking Mina, Ivy, or Aswell too. So I'm sort of focusing on one, and I might look at the others later. So like I played a bit of Caliber the last 2 days, just on my own time, and I only played Aswell for like a good 8 hours total. So. I should have just taken the break, honestly. My Mina? Why? She has the spacing that I like to play with X. Like, I'm all about backstep into tipper range of stuff, and she's all about the tipper range. Mina likes the tip. Yeah. And so, I'm used to that kind of stuff. Chilling out. Yeah. Yeah. And her movement is a lot better than Aswell's. Yeah, that's true. She has the auto GIs. Ivy doesn't. What I don't like about Ivy is sort of her reliance on lethal hits for damage. And Ivy still is sort of about mid-throw. She doesn't have great lows, whereas Mina does. So yeah, Mina and Ivy are next on the list. I played Ivy though. Like, I've put a lot of time into Ivy, whereas Mina I haven't actually like seriously played before. She, like Aswell though, can struggle to deal with people up close, but she has 6k. Enough said, she has 6k. Ah! I committed. Yeah, it's like they gotta have a decent low or like good enough guard damage to where that's a real win condition. And in the case of Mina, it's definitely a win condition. Oh jeez. Siegfried. I mean, as much as I hate those characters, yes, I have thought about it. And for me, it's just his sluggishness, both in movement and speed. I couldn't. Like, even Aswell's movement is just yikes. I feel so awful. But like Cervantes, Mina, Ivy, Aswell was sort of where I'm looking at. Like, I'm looking at a mid-range character. But I don't know. I fight so many Cervantes players. I couldn't be bothered. I have no interest in playing Setsuka. Ivy's cool, but I don't like the game flow, like the gameplay loop with the character, really. Wow. A nightmare stream. God, I could never play that character. I don't have the execution to play those characters. Haha. Erect. I just feel like Aswell requires bar. Like, and if you don't have a weapon, you're actually useless. Like, there's nothing you can do. And that just feels terrible. Ah, run! And there's so few Mina players out there now, I could actually like make a name with her if I stuck with her. The thing is, she's also like a shadow of her former self. Jumping it? Yeah, since they're always the same frame data. Yeah, but they're still really slow. Oh no. Thanks, Olin K. How you doing? How? I've actually tried How a few times. Yo! I'm sure I could have done something cool there. Yeah, Jim with Jerry, like, I actually love the character, just in general, but I don't like the gameplay loop. And just for clarification, what I mean by gameplay loop is just how the typical game plays out. It's like Cassandra. I like a lot about Cassandra, but how the typical match plays out, I can't stand it. It's so dry to me. Spill beer on your laptop? Yo, feels bad. Yeah, hopefully it's a quick and easy fix. Ah! And I want like big buttons. Like I'm seriously talking like I want to convert to zoning levels of big buttons. Oh no, I can't use that button. Oh. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Hey man, like, and that's totally fine. I like options and tools, but I know playing a mid-range character, you don't usually have options and tools. And that's why I've always found Ivy a bit interesting because she has just a large moves list to work with. The problem is a lot of it's kind of trash, actually. As well, kind of the same problem. Like, he has a lot of really cool stuff, but a lot of it's just kind of like, eh. Why would I use it over other things? Mina is at least, while she's simple, you actually have to use a lot of her kit now, whereas in the past you just didn't. Wasn't worth it. Oh, nice, nice.
Claim victory and battle one. Fight. Ready?
Combos. For me, the only thing I'd find interesting about Cass is her lows.
Victory will not battle free.
Yeah, same. Wow, dude.
To reach my goal. Fight. Ready?
Ugh.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so.
Zast doesn't have any lows that are good. That doesn't work for me. GG, sir. Grab a snack real quick. Actually, now's a good time. Got about half hour left in the stream here. Maybe I'll play Mina for a bit. I don't know. As well as interesting, but like, I don't know. His key weaknesses just kind of stick out to me, and I kind of hate it. And they're only more exploited at the higher level, which is where I would play him. So. Um. Okay. Got my beverage and my snack. I didn't eat lunch, but I had a late breakfast, so I'm gonna just tie it over with something simple. Oh. Sure. Eastern NA gives me like 50-50 chance of having a fine connection or a trash connection. And if it's not great, then I can just redeem your points or refund your points anyway. Seen your name around. Hopefully it was okay. I made it. It's good timing. We'll do this and then I gotta head out, unfortunately. Well, I'll go until the guy messages me. But it should be right at 5:30. Before someone's like, well, Zed, why don't you just go back to Tira? You love Tira. I do. But the weaknesses of Jolly, and I did play her in tournament multiple times, the weaknesses of Jolly are just... Oh, hey, thanks. I just can't get over how underwhelming Jolly is. Like, Jolly's movement is great, and her range is great. But the damage and the frame data is such a meme.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Let's just start with this chat.
Song Mina.
Let's begin.
Show me what you got.
Let's...
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
No.
Witcher.
I won't be beaten.
Not yet.
Battle 1. Fight!
Eh, it's fine. Forgot that doesn't track anymore. Lol.
Battle 2.
Okay.
Fight!
For real. Oh. Oh, jeez. What? I did not want 6B.
Battle 3. Fight!
That wasn't obvious. Oh, jeez.
Watch over me.
Wow, that just really tracks. Yikes. Holy.
Victory and
It's
bask
almost
in
too linear. What the fuck?
This is just plain strange.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. How does Mina deal with step up close? I guess 6-6A. 2A. Oh. Did we DC? Yep. 6K? Yeah, 6K. Two A. Yeah, alright. Hey, Stevo. 8A plus B. Does that move? I thought that move was punishable, or I might be getting it mixed up with Killix. I know Killix is. And I know those are good buttons, but they're all linear. How does she... Yeah, Killix is safe, I think. But it is GIable, and it's a one button input, so as long as you see him go up, you can GI it every time. It's not like a 8A plus BB or something. It's just a one button thing. All good. All right.
Welcome to the stage of history retold. Songmina.
Let's begin.
Show me what you got.
With friends. That'd be too slow for me. A speed racer, labber kind of guy.
Warriors.
I won't be beat.
Battle 1. Fight.
By the way, since I'm drinking cream soda, if anyone here likes gin, gin and cream soda, really simple drink. Of all the gin cocktails I make and drinks I make, that one is by far my favorite in terms of simplicity.
Here you go. Shoot, here you go. Hiya. Taya, taya.
What's her move where she like charges and it's like a Hori mid? They do it on Oki quite a lot. I thought it was 3A, but it's not. 236B hold. No. It's like bap bap bap, and she can fully charge it. No, it's not 236. 236 is the Oki ender, or the combo ender. Yeah, that one. That's the one. I know that move's pretty good. Because even though it's kind of like Xianghua 4-4A hold, right? Like, it seems bad because of how slow it is, yet it works consistently. Wow, get wrecked. Oh my god. No. Nice. Three A plus B hold. That move. It's a good move. You react to those apparently. Rising B plus K is pretty spooky to use, to be honest. Oh jeez. I hit it way too early. Ow. No. Okay. I thought the last hit went farther than the rest. Nope. Hmm.
Battle 1. Fight.
This low is hilarious. It's literally, like, not literally. It's basically safe on block because of the range. What was that move? Ow. Oh, that one. Yep. Full crouch 3A. That would work. You could even just like instant full crouch 3A. That might work. Of course, I say that and now I can't do it. There we go. It's an option to stop step. Yeah, it's a good low. Aha. Oh, that's a high. Damn. Okay.
Battle 3. Fight.
Nice. No. Tech duct. Yoshi.
Battle
Man. We did it. I think just Yoshi and Geralt.
Final battle. Fight. Down you go.
Oh no. Oh jeez. Ate my inputs or something. That's tragic. Oh. Nice.
Watch over me.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Yeah. The auto GI being half a bar is so dumb. And like raw flame hold being half a bar is bullshit.
Battle 1.
If you hold the flame raw, it should just be quarter bar, like straight up. Ah! Oh. No, what? Shit. Why did it give me... Okay. Trash.
Battle 2. Fight.
He can do a combo that gives him beater back, but it's not the same like it used to be. Yeah, he used to gain positive, I believe it was, off that GI. Also, the damage and the utility off of that auto GI have been nerfed for no reason. So. He's not a bad character, but it's far from interesting.
Battle 3. Fight. Down you go.
Oh, come on. Ugh.
Battle 4. Fight.
I'm not sure what to do about the bubble as Mina. Like, I don't know what she has that's fast enough. I don't know the startup frames of many of her moves. What? Oh. I was trying to use her command throw. Shit. Silver sword? Yeah. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Silver sword
Claim victory
against
and
soul
bask in the
charge
glory.
moves don't matter as much because, like, All of the Silver Sword moves are punishable. Like quite a bit too. When you're non-soul charged. So oh my gosh. Getting mashed on by Carol. Ah!
Battle 2. Fight.
Oops. What? Oh my god. Bro, he just ate Diamond Cutter with his face. He was like, forget guard damage. My god. What a man. Okay.
Watch over me. Ready? Ready up.
Oh no. Eat this. Here's a potential hot take. I've been wanting this for a while. If you're gonna leave all the meter stuff the way it is, make Yrden a resist impact. Or let him hold it to make it a resist impact. And then it would cost like 75% or something. I don't know. Just to be just an option, like it wouldn't be great, but it would be an option. It would have a place for sure. Oh well. What's the score?
Must have had a death wish.
Alright. I feel like, yeah, just having played her now in like a just consistently, I would just much rather play as well. She's so linear. Oh my gosh. I'm getting hit.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh yes, the jumping mix. Mix, air quotes. Nani? Oh, I wouldn't say Mina is my character. It just seems like, I mean, even when I fight Mina, it just seems like everything whiffs now. But like too much so. It's almost like her verts track on like frame 1 or something. It's brutal. Like a lot of verticals are kind of nicely designed in that they'll track a little bit, but if you want to avoid them, you have to step like with a slight delay, which I think is is good. Like, it makes sense. Oh my god. Damn. Like, for example, I think Raph's verticals are a good example. Or like 2Bs as well. Pretty good example of how I think verticals, aside from hitbox stuff, like I'm just strictly talking about tracking, I think they're designed really well. GG, sir. Oops. Yeah, we'll scratch her off the list. Yeah, if anything, I'd rather play like Aswell if I was gonna play Mina.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Or maybe Ivy. Alright. Play like a game or two and then I gotta head out. Yeah. He's more interesting, but at the cost of his strength.
Battle 1. Fight!
So many nightmares use that move. They probably don't even know that it's duckable. I like his sword. Probably my favorite part. Oh, I stepped with him. Oh. Imagine punishing 3AA from muscle memory only to not have a 3B fast enough to punish it. Couldn't be me. Yeah. True. Hello.
Consider yourself saved. What the I have rid the world of an affliction to the human race. And with this,
Okay, one more. That'll do it.
Battle 1. Fight!
what the swine?
True.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, that was awkward.
Sacrifice.
All right, here we go. Did it. It is. You don't have to struggle to move.
Consider yourself saved.
Alright, so short stream, I apologize for that. It was just the way the timing all worked out. But tomorrow, back to how it should be. Oh, AWD, yeah. GG's. Problem. Azza with the follow, thank you. Let's see, who do we... can we try to sauce it off to? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? That's me. Bashi. Alright, cool. I will catch you later, folks. I will have a 1K sub video up eventually. And I'm going to spend a good chunk of time on it, so it won't be up right away, but yeah.